Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're all caught up. If you followed along on the last episode, you'll see that the game crashed. And we lost about 4 hours of progress, give or take. I got us back to where we were. I did use the dozer for most of it. I did not use the dozer around the ore pockets, so I did dig that out manually. I didn't want to lose any money there, but we did lose a bit of money on the pay dirt. Not a lot, really. Maybe 10 or 20,000, so it's not a big deal. But it sucks. But we're over it. We're back to it. I have decided I'm going to start saving every time I go dump this truck. So that might be a little annoying, but it'll help the problem a lot. So yeah, I turned my FOV up. I turned the graphics back up too after I realized the graphics weren't the reason the game was lagging. So my middle tier computer should be more than capable of handling this graphics, excuse me. So we can get a little more dirt in there. So yeah, I turned the FOV up just a little bit, and before I couldn't see the whole frame of the window. Like I was seeing like something like this, maybe a little less than half of it. But being able to see and see the side is so much nicer. Oh, we won't talk about that. It's so much nicer. All right. So we're gonna go dump this very gently, and I looked on the. I always check every day. I check Steam just in case there's a patch. I didn't realize that there was a link to Trello, which is I don't know, it's a plan sharing website or something of that matter. Anyways, the developer has one. There's a link to it in the on the Steam page. If you scroll through where the patch notes and stuff are and the update information and all that, you can click on that and you can see, actually I have a screenshot of it, I'll put it right here. Basically you can see what he's working on, things he's aware of, what's in beta testing or what's gonna get to beta testing. So that's awesome to see. If you look through this list, you can see a lot of the things that not only me, but a lot of other people are having issues with. They are on that list. So that's really reassuring. It's exciting for sure. So, alright, we're getting this load dumped here. This should be a pretty good cash out. There was quite a bit of good stuff in there. Any second now. 36.5. That's pretty solid. I'd say that was pretty darn good. Alright, so if this is looking a little different too, you might have seen in the comments on, I honestly can't remember which video it was, we were discussing testing out the plant and seeing what the difference was with the in and outs of it, with or without it. And I was gonna test it. I set it all up to test it, and then I remembered, if you save, like if I had this truck full of dirt and then I saved my game, dumped it, wrote down that price, and then I put the plan up, and then I loaded my save up and dumped the exact same load of dirt, you'd think, oh yeah, that's a good way to test it. But if you save and load your game, if you had any loose dirt chunks around, they go away. So I understand that. That's kind of a common thing for any game that has a movable voxel like that, or any bugged out things. Like if you have floating trees or something, if you did a big cutout like this and it left trees or there's rocks behind, if you load, you save and load, it'll go away. So I understand why that stuff went away, and it's definitely a performance thing too, I'm sure. So anyways, yeah, I set up a whole test thing over here, and I destroyed a whole bunch of stuff and cleaned some stuff up. So yeah, that was the gist of that. So I think we're gonna get back to digging this this section out down here. I'm pretty excited to keep moving forward. I didn't save after I pulled away from there. I'm going to try and get that to be muscle memory before I get off of that pad. I'm going to save. So I'm going to save, and then we're going to get into the time lapse. Hi, real quick. I just wanted to this. I'm sure everybody's experiencing this. The dirt piles up here, and then it piles up here, or it piles up here, and then when the dirt lands in here, it doesn't grab and go in like it should. Annoying, yes. Losing money, potentially. So, I was doing this every time, and as you can see, it's painful. So what we're just gonna do, because I already have a bridge here anyways, so we're just gonna come down here, we're gonna do this, and this is gonna solve all of our problems. This is kind of the same thing I did. This isn't a vein right here, this is all spillage, by the way, so don't freak out. I did the same thing when I had my plant set up. I was having that problem with the hopper, and I did this, and it fixed it. So, we're not going to go like all the way under the building, and I don't want to go too far this direction because I still need to be able to get my vehicles out of there for now until I can afford to buy some bridge pieces. But we're going to cut this out, and how are we looking? Pretty good. Can I just kind of do this? Yeah. Whoop. Be nice if I could get under the pad. I mean, we could technically get it under the pad, but actually we might have to, because I want to get it behind the building too, because it's actually building up inside of the building, like next to the general store. It's piling up, so we might just chew this away really quick. Will the dozer cut down for us? It wasn't in cut mode. It wasn't in cut. Always check your dozer mode. You never know what it might be in. Oh, we can get under there in like a couple more passes. One thing I've learned with the dozer, especially after doing that road that goes all the way to the North Field Tower, radio tower, if you're stuck while you're trying to push forward, try wiggling your blade left and right. Well, not wiggling it, but like go left, go right, see what works. I found it's usually like the corner gets stuck in the ground or something, and it just doesn't want to lift it. Let's see. While our blade's going under, I don't know if I really want to cut this all down to the point where we would go under. Oh boy, lag. But this is going to be the big fix to our problem, I think, here. You know, this is probably good enough, but no, it's not. I might have to go in and delete that dirt by hand. There's a little crack right here, though. If I had the money for explosives, I'd probably go that route. Let's see if I can get turned in here. I might be able to reach it. Yeah. I think I just need to be a little lower. Kind of force it. How's that? Well, that was convenient. How's this looking? If I just delete the dirt. Oh, yeah. Oh, it doesn't really make it this far over here, so you can't delete through Windows. Just kind of doing this. I don't know what's going to happen when the dirt falls here and it touches this. I'm hoping the hopper just sucks it up anyways. Alright, this. Go. Go. Oh yeah, camera. Hold on. Zoom, 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 zoom. Okay. Oh, cry me a river. There we go. I just can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Das is good. Oh. Just come around the building here. I wonder how far down those go. If I was the developer, I would have made them go all the way to the bottom. So, I don't know. Alright. Can we come down here and do this? No. It's growing back like a infection. Well, I think we'll call that good right now. We'll see what happens with it. And we'll just go from here. Alright, I gotta save. I gotta remember to save before I leave this pad. And now we go into the time lapse.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna
Oh my god. Did you guys just see that? What the hell? Yeah. Okay, so when I claimed that delivery mission, the game crashed. Good thing we've been saving every time we dump, except for that last dump right there, where you guys saw it pile up even more than it is right now. So that's a really cool bug. I don't know if that's because we took the dirt out. It really shouldn't be, because that dirt should just go into here and then it should just vanish, right? Isn't that what just makes sense? Obviously that's going to get patched out at some point. Mr. Developer probably doesn't even know about it. I feel really bad. I forgot his name. I'll have to look it on Steam again. Anyways, I guess if you're having this problem, you could circumvent this by conveyor belting it, I suppose. You could just vertical conveyor belt, and then it'd probably be a little tricky. Or you could flat belt 90, vertical, 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 and then do a 180, and then come back and drop it back in. So I guess that's one way to do it. Yeah, that's a little annoying. I'm curious how much money we're actually losing now. In the meantime, though, I'm probably gonna just get the dozer out, because he started bouncing pretty bad. And then I'm just gonna let that pile up. I'm just gonna see what happens. Obviously, once it piles up, we're not gonna be able to tell, I don't think. If anything, it'll just start pouring out the sides here, but not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure none spilt over the sides or anything, so we'll just see what happens here, and we'll just move on like we never saw it. Nothing ever happened. So, okay, yeah.
take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Casamigos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on the tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. All the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain.
I knew this would happen at some point. Again, it's been happening the whole way down. I didn't think we'd finally hit the end of it though. I was trying to fill it in with the dozer and I was kind of just making a mess. So we're gonna go get the loader and we're gonna bring that over here. If I can find my mouse. There it is. Ah! It's yellow. Ah! Yes, I have a collection of yellow paint. Look at break. Oh. Alright, we're gonna try to take what's left of this big lump over here and shove it in that hole.
Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. She got a bad little waist and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.
Alright, I wonder if we can get the tree down, like, right now. Just by doing this. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a little too much, but... Okay, we gotta shimmy, shimmy. Yeah! Oh, perfection! Words are hard. And we're just gonna put this in here. Alright, so we'll come back and clean this up with the dozer here because I gotta keep cutting down the rest of the train anyways there. But something I wanted to come up here and see, well, I guess we can see it from right here, is how close are we getting to this road? Because I know it's getting there. This road is obviously movable, a lot more movable than our hole is. Let's get out and take a peek. Wow. Wow, that's a big hole. For anybody new here, this was the first platform where we started. This is the first flat spot I made, and the road kind of went that way, and then it curved on that bank that's right there, that little bench, and then it went over to the platform. And this is pretty much how far we've come. So, making a lot of progress. We're doing good. I guess here's a close-up of that time lapse you guys were watching before the dozing started. So once I get down here, and I had a couple comments of people wondering why I'm bothering to cut this much dirt away or making this whole area that I've covered up veins. I've made sure that I'm not hiding any veins. There hasn't been any in this area, surprisingly. We might be getting close to some, but I can't see from down here. But I've made sure not to cover any up. If you've seen any specks here and there, like up here on the right of to the right of me, there's some spots there. That's just stuff I dropped. because at some point I was up there. So that's just stuff from digging. Like right here, that's a spill. That's a spill. I mean, I'm gonna clean that up obviously and keep going here, but we might have to address this road situation here. Kind of thinking, I don't know, I'm not sure yet. I don't really want to make another tunnel because it sucks having that overhead issue. So I might come over here with the excavator and knock that out, and then I'm not sure. Maybe make this turn wider here. Take this big chunk out, make this wider, and then, excuse me, bulldozer. And then make it so I can kind of loop back around. And I will cut this out maybe, and then make this tight so it can curve around like this. I don't know, because that's gonna be a lot. Like I might even just do that with the with the excavator so we can get the clean out from it, but not sure yet. I think I'll know when I get to it. That's usually how I decide how I'm doing this. That is what was I talking about? Stuff's just sliding around over there. Anyways, I have been asked a few times, well, more than a few times, how I do my mine layouts. I just kind of do it. There's a little bit of thinking about it, but I don't really plan it out. I'm not like drawing it out on paper. I'm not Googling reference material or anything. I mean, I suppose that's how a real mine is made, right? Well, kind of. You just kind of go with what you can work with, and when you need room, you just make room, and yeah. But yeah, removing all this material though, I don't know if it's really necessary. Obviously, I have to be able to get down to it. The excavator can't reach from up there all the way down here. But I'm not out to make the most money in this game. I'm just having fun playing and moving the dirt. I think that's the thing I like the most. Are the lights on? Nope, that's just a sun reflection. Wow. No, I'm just having fun moving the dirt, and obviously making the money's part of the game. So I'm focusing on that too. We have this debt to pay off. I feel like we should have made a bigger dent by now, but these pay dirt trucks don't fork over too much. You usually get about $1,000 if there's nothing else mixed in it. Well, that's okay, because it is progress towards it, and I'm enjoying the gameplay, and that's the important thing, right? So, yeah, so we're gonna get back into this. I'm gonna keep chopping away and figure out how I want to do this from here.
I see you rolling up.